Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monty Puck with Puckin' Around, and today we are reviewing the March 12th, 2026 game between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Anaheim Ducks. Right off the draw to begin this game, Michael Pezzetta, in his Maple Leafs debut, drops the gloves with Jeffrey Viel, and they have a nice tilt to start this game. Then, with 12:40 left in the first, Matias Maccelli strips Jackson Lacombe of the puck at the point and rushes in and rips one past Lucas Dostal that seemed to hit off of Jacob Trouba. He opens the scoring once again and has 7 goals in his last 11 games as he makes it 1-0 Toronto. With around 7 to go in the first, as a Max Domi penalty expires, Cutter Gauthier puts one past Joseph Wall, and it's a tie game 1-1. Then with 5.5, Jansen Harkins puts the puck out front from behind the Leafs net, and Ian Moore slaps it home. It is 2-1 Ducks. Ian Moore, a defenseman who was playing wing tonight. So, very cool to see. Potentially another Dustin Byfuglien or Brent Burns even. I always find it fascinating when guys are able to play different positions, such as winger or defenseman, and be good at both. I think that's incredibly skillful. Then with around 5 to go in the first, Oliver Ekman-Larsson and Jacob Trouba drop the gloves and have a tussle in the corner. OEL takes the extra 2 for roughing, and Easton Cowan served it. Heading into the second period with 17 to go, Pavel Mintyukov rips one post and in to make it 3-1 Ducks. Then, with 9 to go, Austin Matthews finally scores after 12 games without a goal. Matthews had drawn the tripping call on Trouba, and then on the power play, Matthew Knies rips a pass to him, and he one-times it off to Stalin in, and it is a 3-2 game. Then, with 4 to go in the second, Radko Gudas goes knee-on-knee with Matthews, and, I mean, that's clear as day, trying to injure. I think Gudas is honestly a disgrace to the league. Probably the worst captain in the league, as far as I know. And in terms of that, I just mean he shouldn't be captain. I can think of, there's plenty of better options on Anaheim. And I'm not going to just say Jacob Trouba, because I know he's also a divisive figure, but I think Gudas is significantly worse than Trouba in terms of his anger and being unable to control himself. I mean, he was winning this game, and this was the turning point. He ruined it. The Ducks were going to get the 2 points, and he took Matthews out of the game. He lit a fire under the butts of the Leafs, and he cost his team the game. So Matthews obviously leaves the game, and Gudas gets 5 and the game misconduct for the knee after a review. With 3.5 left in the second, John Tavares scores 39 seconds into this 5-minute power play after a nice passing play by Matthew Knies and Matias Maccelli, who settled it down and spun around into a backhanded pass to Johnny. And this game is 3-3. Heading into the third period, near the end of the power play from the Gudas misconduct, Matthew Knies goes to find John Tavares, but the puck hits Jackson Lacombe's glove as he dives, and the puck goes right to Nylander, who tucks it in 4-3 Leafs. Then with just under 19, Chris Kreider cross-checks Calle Jarnkrok up high. It looked like the face on the broadcast, but upon review, after the refs call a 5 and a game to review it, it ends up just being a 2 as he made contact with the chest first. With just under 12 left in the third, Max Domi gets a 2-minute interference call for a late hit on Beckett Seneca, who he had been kind of going after all night. He felt that the stick came up high and got him, so he tries to kind of sell it and hold his face, but it's like, I mean, you know, you're the one who just interfered with this guy. He then drops the gloves and tries to go at Seneca. I think he got a hit or 2 in and just kind of grabbed a hold of him and started shaking him or something, but the refs were able to separate it pretty quick. Domi gets a 2 and a 10, putting him out for the rest of the game without giving him a misconduct, but it's a smart way to. Well, he got to give misconduct, a 10-minute misconduct, not a game misconduct. Then with 11:25 to go in the third, Bo Grew gets a pass sprung up to him by Brandon Carlo, and he walks in and snipes it glove side well shorthanded, and he has his first NHL goal since November 2021, almost 5 years ago, which came while he was playing for the Ducks, the team that drafted him, and it is a 5-3 game, so a nice goal from Grew. Surely that feels good. Then with around 6.5 left in the game, Jackson Lacombe hits Nick Robertson hard, and he kind of falls into the boards. Easton Cowan drops the mitts with him, and they wrestle around till the refs break it up. I respect Cowan going for the fight, but you could kind of tell that both Lacombe and Cowan didn't quite know what to do in that situation. But, you know, they tried, and I respect that. Cowan gets a 2-minute, a 5, and a 10 with the instigator call, and he is also done for the night. With 1:48 from his own zone, while the extra attacker is on the ice for Anaheim, Matthew Knies shoots it down the ice and into the empty net to make it 6-3 Toronto. And then with 25 seconds left An Alex Killorn shot squeaks through Joseph Woll to make it 6-4. Anaheim calls a timeout, pretending that they actually believe they could get 2 goals in 25 seconds. Of course, they do not. But as the game ends, Jake McCabe and Jeffrey Viel push and shove with their gloves on. The ref separate it, and that is the end of this one, as the Leafs take it 6-4 and end their 8-game losing streak, finally winning a game since the Olympic break. With all that being said, thank you guys very much for listening. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out.